Yes. I'm going to go ahead and open up the common council meeting. Could we rise for the presentation?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Carol, let's start off with roll call, please.
Steve Beardsley,
Here.
Mike Bright, Brant Fuller,
Here.
Joe Palmer is absent, Megan Sheets, Clarence Worthen,
Present.
Eric Woods.
Present.
Okay, next on the agenda are the minutes from the September 27th regular meeting.
Move to approve. I'll second that.
I'm sorry, who was the first?
Eric. And Clarence seconded. Is there any questions or comments? Okay, roll call, please, Carol.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Mike Bright,
Aye.
Brant Fuller,
Aye.
Megan Sheets,
Abstain.
Clarence Worthen,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
Were there any public comments?
No.
Okay. I noticed that you're here from that last meeting. Were you here? Did you have any public comments or were you just here to?
From my understanding of the last meeting, would you like me to?
Yes, if you would like to. Okay, and
Sorry.
say your name, please, and
Okay, my name is Trey Rush, obviously, some of you remember me from last time about the issues with the downtown parking. From my understanding, what we were gonna do is allow Shoemaker to do some, due diligence and, probably would go off his recommendation of what is possible and what's not possible and stuff like that, so that's the reason I'm here this afternoon.
okay, Scott.
The deputy chief and I and our code enforcement have watched the Columbia Street portion for since the last meeting 2 weeks ago. And we'll have a recommendation regarding 3-hour parking there, but we need to get that to legal to review and then get it to the council. So I don't know if you want, we can send a report out. There's hardly any parking on Columbia Street. We've discussed several options. One, removing it, having the council remove Columbia Street from it's only 2 blocks. It would allow for parking for the residents there. But we don't see any, we do have a lot of parking in front of the police station because of the 3-hour parking. So we do know there's 4 or 5 vehicles that work downtown that park in front of the police station. So we'll see them probably move over to Columbia Street. But I believe there's about at least 4 spaces, maybe 3 on each side of the road down to Walnut from Washington Street. That'll be our recommendation. We don't have it to legal yet.
Okay,
In ordinance form, and then get it to the council for review.
and that would go through the council, is that correct, Les?
It can. It's actually Board of Works, I think, that'll resolve the parking issues.
I thought it was council set the downtown square in the 3-hour ordinance, so that's why I assumed that. So
Board of Works can make the adjustment on what areas? Okay. Okay,
we'll bring it to the board after Les reviews
okay, okay. Thank you, Scott. Did you have anything else for us then?
Thank you guys go.
Okay, thank you for coming this evening. At this time, 7:04, I am going to recess the council meeting and open the public hearing on ordinance 21-14, which is our 2022 budget. Is there any comments, questions, concerns? Okay, at 7:05, I will close the public hearing and reopen the council meeting. Next on the agenda is ordinance 21-14, and it is the ordinance for appropriations and tax rates for our 2022 budget.
I'll move to pass ordinance 21-14 on second reading.
Second.
Do we want to talk about those changes? Moving the community development into the Board of Works.
Oh, you need to have that pass as amended, don't you?
Yes, with that amendment.
So
So,
let me retract that motion and change it to Move to pass ordinance 21-14 as amended with the changes for the community development director.
Second.
Okay, and that's the budget, the community development budget, Carol, that would be now in the Board of Works budget.
Thank you.
Okay. Is there any other questions or concerns? Okay, roll call, please.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Mike Bright,
Aye.
Brant Fuller,
Aye.
Megan Sheets, Clarence Worthing,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
Okay. Ordinance number 21-14 passes on second reading. Next, we have ordinance number 21-13 on third reading. This is an ordinance amending ordinance establishing procedures and fees for trash collection and disposal of garbage and waste.
I move we pass ordinance 21-13 on third reading.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Okay, roll call, please, Carol.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Mike Bright,
Aye.
Brant Fuller,
Aye.
Megan Sheets,
Aye.
Clarence Worthing,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
Ordinance number 21-13 passes on third reading. Next on the agenda is ordinance number 21-15, and is an ordinance setting the salaries and hourly wages for employees of the civil city of Frankfort, Indiana. This is on second reading. Okay, you want to talk about that?
Yes, I would like to note that this has been amended. Almost every line was changed by a few cents to make the mathematical equation work for the biweekly payroll. I have attached the original and the amended copy so that you can see all the changes, but we would need a motion to pass as amended. Is that correct?
That's correct.
I'll make the motion that we pass ordinance 21-15 as amended.
Second.
Are there any questions or comments? Roll call, please, Carol.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Mike Bright,
Aye.
Brant Fuller,
Aye.
Megan Sheets,
Aye.
Clarence Worthing,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Ordinance number 21-15 passes on second reading. Next on the agenda is ordinance number 21-16, an ordinance establishing the salaries of the elected officials of the city of Frankfort, Indiana, and this is on second reading.
And again, this would need to be passed as amended for the same reason. There are minor changes for mathematical reasons.
Move to pass ordinance 21-16 as amended on second reading.
I'll second.
Any questions or comments? Okay, roll call, please, Carol.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Mike Bright,
Aye.
Brant Fuller,
Aye.
Megan Sheets,
Aye.
Clarence Worthing,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
Okay, ordinance number 21-16 passes on second reading. Do we have any old business to bring up tonight? Anybody have any new business? If not, I do. I just wanted to let everyone know this is the award that we got at the AIM conference this year. It's for the placemaking award, and it's according to population. So City of Frankfort took it for population. I think it was to 25, 10 to 25, was it? This is for Prairie Creek Park. As you all know, this was a process that started, and it was a vision, it was a dream in 2018. The former administration, former council, board of works, all those worked diligently to put the Prairie Creek Park into place in 2018. We had the groundbreaking in January of 2019, and then it was completed in May of this year. I think we should all be proud of the city of Frankfort and the amenity that we have, what we have to offer our citizens. It's been very successful. The event center, along with the park, the splash pad, the playground, I think has been very successful for our community. And I just want to thank everyone that had a part in this. Like I said, it started back in 2018, and here we are 2021. So everyone that was involved in that, I want to thank them for their part in it. And City of Frankfort should be proud that we have such a great amenity in our city. So did anyone have anything else? Okay, I'll take the motion to adjourn. I think that was him. Steve.